Welcome to our channel Triple Encyclopedia. This video let us see one example problem based on the Thevenin's theorem. Before that, let us see what are the steps we want to follow while solving the problems by using this Thevenin's theorem. So the first step will be open the load resistor, and the second one, after removing the load resistor, find the value of Thevenin's voltage VTH. Then we want to find the RTH value. Before that, the current source that should be open circuited and the voltage source that should be short circuited. So after getting the value of VTH and RTH, just draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, and finally with the help of that Thevenin's equivalent circuit, we are going to calculate the value of voltage or current flowing through the load resistance RL. Now let us see one problem, and here this is the problem. Find the value of current flowing through the resistance 10 ohms by using Thevenin's theorem. So this is the circuit given, and in this network our requirement is find the value of current flowing through the 10 ohm resistance. The question will be current flowing through 10 ohm resistance, so that consider the 10 ohm resistance will be as the load resistor, right? So this is the network. The question will be what is the value of current flowing through the 10 ohm resistance, so that we are considering the 10 ohm resistance as the load resistance. So now this network, the dotted line portion will be replaced by a Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Actually this circuit is having one voltage source and three resistances. This is simplified into only one voltage source, the series with only one resistance. So that is called Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So now let us see how to replace that complicated network into the Thevenin's equivalent circuit by using some number of steps. So here in this original network, already I said that the step 1 is nothing but it is the by applying Thevenin's theorem. First we want to remove the load resistor. Okay, so in the question itself, this is the question. We want to find the value of current flowing through the 10 ohm resistance, so that the load resistance that should be removed. So after removing the load resistance, the circuit will be like this. So now we are going to calculate the value of voltage across the open circuit terminal, that is called VTH. So initially we are removing the load resistance. Across the open circuit terminal, we want to calculate the value of VTH. So in this network, actually this is the closed loop, and this portion, the second loop, will be open loop. So in the open loop, normally the current will be is equal to 0. So the current flowing through the 47 ohm is 0 because it is the open loop. So that we can neglect the 47 ohm resistance. Okay, because the current flowing through the 47 ohm resistance value is 0. So after removing the load that is the 47 ohm resistance, the circuit will be like this, right? So the 47 ohm resistance will be removed. So now the VTH is nothing but voltage across the 330 ohm resistance. So how to calculate the value of voltage across 330 ohm resistance? Just we are going to apply the voltage divider rule. So voltage divider rule is nothing but the voltage across the particular resistance, which is equal to what is the total input voltage given to the network into the same resistance divided by the total resistance of the network. So VTH is equal to what is the applied input voltage, 15 volt, 15 into where you want to find the VTH value across the 330 ohm. So we want to take the same resistance 330 ohm as in the numerator, divided by the total resistance is nothing but 100 plus 330. This network, the total resistance is 100 plus 330, so that the 430. And finally, after simplifying this numerical value, the VTH value will be 11.5 volt. Now, what is the next step? We want to calculate the RTH value. So for that, again we want to remove the load resistance, and already I said that if the circuit is having any current source, we want to open the current source. If the circuit is having any voltage source, means we want to short circuit the voltage source at the time of calculating the RTH value. So this network is having only one voltage source. So for calculating the RTH value, just we are going to short circuit the voltage source. So here, after short circuiting the voltage source, the circuit will be like this. That is, the circuit voltage source in that particular circuit will be short circuited, and it is having the resistance of 100 ohm, 330 ohm, and 47 ohm. Now we want to simplify the network, and we want to calculate the equivalent resistance of this network. So that equivalent resistance will be RTH. And here in this network, see, this 100 ohm and 330 ohm are connected in parallel. So across the open circuit terminal, we want to calculate the RTH. Just view the network from this side. So 100 ohm and 330 ohm, both of them are connected in parallel, and this parallel combination will be again connected in series with the 47 ohm. So 100 ohm and 330 ohm are in parallel, so that that parallel combination will be connected in series with the 47 ohm, so that plus 47. We know the formula for parallel combination of resistance, 100 ohm into 330, that is R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2 is the parallel combination formula. So here 100 into 330 divided by 100 plus 330. This is the parallel combination of these two resistances. Plus this combination will be connected in series with the 47 ohm. So that after simplifying the value of resistances, we are getting the value as RTH, which is equal to 123.74 ohms. This is the RTH value. So for constructing the Thevenin's equivalent network, we need VTH value and RTH value. So already we have calculated the RTH and VTH value. Just we are going to substitute the value of VTH and RTH in that Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So Thevenin's equivalent circuit is nothing but it is one voltage source connected in series with the resistances R resistance RTH. So this is the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So already calculated value of VTH's value is 11.5 volt and RTH value is 123.74 ohm, and this is the equivalent circuit. So this dotted portion of the network is replaced into here, since network is having only one voltage source and one resistance. Now we want to calculate the value of current flowing through the load resistance RL. So how to calculate that value? So already this portion is replaced into a Thevenin's equivalent circuit. At the end of the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, just we are going to connect the load resistance RL. So in this network, the Thevenin's equivalent network is VTH connected in series with RTH. Now the load resistance will be connected at the end of the Thevenin's equivalent network. Now calculate the value of current flowing through the IL through the resistance 10 ohm. Just applying the simple Ohm's law. So this is voltage. There are two resistances are connected in series. So what is the formula? IL is equal to I is equal to V by R is the Ohm's law formula. So IL is equal to VTH divided by total resistance of this network is RTH plus RL. So 11.5 divided by 123.74 plus the 10 ohm. Okay, so finally the IL value will be 0.086 amps. So this is the simple way of calculating the value of current or voltage across the load resistance. That is, here I am connecting the RL is equal to 10 ohm. Suppose their load may be any value. It may be 50 ohm or 5 ohms. This portion is already calculated. So once this value is calculated, the Thevenin's equivalent circuit is obtained, means by using that same Thevenin's equivalent circuit, we can connect any value of load resistance at the end of the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, so that we can easily identify the value of current flowing through the resistance. Each and every time we don't want to calculate the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Once we are calculating the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, with the help of the network, we can connect any value of load resistance at the end of the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, so that we can easily identify the value of current or the voltage across the load resistance RL. Okay, thank you for watching.